Hello and good evening and welcome here to downtown Oklahoma City as OKC Dodgers baseball is on the air here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with a free iHeartRadio app. Daniel Vols here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. David Heller, our producer and engineer, back in our 1340 studios. Dodgers and the Omaha Storm Chasers.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend
Dodgers
set
are 83 and 32, Omaha 45 and 70.
The Oklahoma City Dodgers. The Dodgers try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next.
And that'll be interesting to see if they can do that here tonight. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the visiting, as I'm going to go ahead and take care of this real quickly. For the Omaha Storm Chasers, leading off in shortstop is Bobby Witt Jr., Jimmy Govern, the second baseman, batting second. Reggie Traynor, the center fielder, batting third, with Ryan McBroom, the first baseman, batting fourth. Travis Jones, the DH, will bat fifth. Sully Mateus, the right fielder, batting sixth. Catcher Nick Deeney will bat seventh. Kevin Gutierrez, the third baseman, batting eighth. Chris Sharp, the left fielder, batting ninth. Starting pitcher for the Storm Chasers is Jace Vines. He's 5-7 with a 3.15 earned run average. And for the Dodgers, leading off in the left field is Zach Rex. Carlos Sepulveda, the shortstop, batting second. Tyler White, the first baseman, batting third. DJ Peters, center fielder, bats fourth. Giancarlo Cabrera, the catcher, batting fifth. Luke Raley, the right fielder, bats sixth. Jake Peters, the second baseman, bats seventh. Christian Santana, the third baseman, bats eighth. Jacob Amaya, the DH, batting ninth. Starting pitcher for the Dodgers, Tyler Gilbert, 2-6 record with a 7.99 earned run average. Should be a lot of fun. As let's go over Tyler Gilbert's stats, coming off a win against Tacoma last week. 11th start, 2-6 record, 7.99 earned run average. 56 and a third innings, 50 runs on 82 hits, 46 strikeouts, 15 walks. Opponents batting .337 against lefties, .347 against righties. Going to be fun here tonight. It is 72 degrees here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Clear skies, no wind. Joe McDonald's at home plate. Carl Dixon at first. Eric Summerskill at second. And Freddie Ferguson at third. Your umpires for this evening's contest.
Tyler Gilbert will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year.
This one. Striding in,
Bobby Witt Jr., 227 average, 6 homers, 26 RBIs, batting right.
Bobby Witt Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
First pitch of the night for Tyler Gilbert. Down low ball one, and we're underway.
And that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now.
Next pitch.
Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams
strike one.
a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch.
Yes, it is. 1-1 next pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider for strikes, or on a changeup for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch for Gilbert. High ball 2. Haven't seen Omaha since late April, early May here. Down low in the dirt, ball 3. Jimmy Govern on deck for the Storm Chasers. 3-2 next pitch. Swings a fly ball to center field. Peters is under it. He'll make the catch. 1 away in the top of the first. The defense for the Dodgers from left to right goes Zach Rex, DJ Peters, Luke Raley. Third baseman Christian Santana. Shortstop is Carlos Sepulveda. Second baseman Jake Peter. First baseman Tyler White. And Giancarlo Cabrera, the catcher. 1 away for Jimmy Govern here in the top of the first.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Yeah,
the
Matty,
series
this
off
lineup
to a
is an
good start on the road,
case
that is.
Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of
Jimmy
batting
Govern,
average.
257 average, 5 homers, 46 RBIs, batting right.
And drive the baseball out of the ballpark
First
and
pitch.
into the gap. We've seen that be
It's a fly ball to right
before.
field.
Let's see
Rayleigh
if
is
happens
under it.
again today.
And there's
Rayleigh
the
is
second
there,
out here with the
2
first. Dodgers enter home white as Reggie Trainer's up. Dodgers enter home whites tonight. Dodgers across the front in blue script, red numbers on the front, blue numbers and letters on the back, white pants, blue hats with the white OKC letters on the front.
Top of the first with nobody on.
So a Trainer can do first pitch. Swings and fouls back. Omaha in their gray jerseys tonight. Omaha across the front in half of it blue and half of it gold, with the lightning bolt logos on the Omaha. Same with the numbers on the front and on the back. Gray pants, blue hats. These two teams, last time they were here in OKC, split a 4-game set. Here's the next pitch. Here's a ground ball base hit.
And that finds its way through.
So there's a 2-out single.
Hey,
Omaha went 1-8 against the Dodgers at Warner Park.
Your man coming up, the number 4 hole, Monster. As soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Ryan McBroom, 261 average, as the deal wouldn't let me do it. 261 average, 8 homers, 49 RBIs, batting right.
Now a throw over to first.
Over the first.
Standing.
And it's safe. Omaha coming off of a series against
Stepping in now,
Fresno and Sacramento.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Next
Runners on
pitch.
for second. In there. Now
There's
the throw.
strike 1 over the first, not it, or over the second, excuse me, not in time.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Trainer stands at second with 2 gone.
Next pitch for Gilbert. Outside ball 1.
Outside, it's 1-2.
Next pitch.
2. Here it is.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on a changeup. Now in the top of the first. Runs a hit and a runner left. We go to the bottom of the inning. Dodgers and the Omaha Storm Chasers are scoreless.
So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score.
Jace Vines, who has a couple of wins against the Dodgers, starting for the Storm Chasers, coming off a struggle last time he faced the Dodgers back at Warner Park. His 17th start, 5-7 record, 3.15 earned run average. Took the loss in his last start at home against Sacramento, or I think it was Fresno, I don't know which one. 94 in the third innings, 38 runs, 33 earned on 100 hits, 76 strikeouts, 29 walks. Opponents are batting 300 against lefties, 236 against righties. The defense for the Storm Chasers from left to right goes Chris Sharp, Reggie Trainer, and Sully Mateus. Kelvin Gutierrez is at third, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr., second baseman Jimmy Govern, first baseman Ryan McBroom, and the catcher is Nick Deeney.
A right-hander from the state of Texas is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Omaha's been really struggling. Dodgers coming off has a 13-game winning streak. They were 6-1. Last loss for the Dodgers was here against Salt Lake back in July. 374 average, 52 homers, 136 RBIs for Zach Brooks, batting left. Finds his first pitch of the night for him, goes for outside ball 1.
Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand,
Omaha mathematically eliminated from making the playoffs. Outside ball 2 on the next pitch.
3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats him.
Has not been the season Omaha would have liked. Dodgers with a win would clinch the division, but they would need some help from a San Antonio and a Wichita loss to secure the division. Next pitch. Swings as the fly ball to left field. This one's going to be
the gate.
Next pitch.
Right by him. He had no chance
Next
to get the barrel
pitch.
of that one.
Swings as a chopper to the right field for a base hit.
In there, base hit.
The first hit
Boy,
for the
this is
Dodgers
just a
here
case of
tonight.
another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner.
That was a blooper in the left field for a base
He
hit.
usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his...
As we have that in the way. Hopefully we don't have any issues during the broadcast tonight. Tyler White is up next. Right now, Food's the least of my worries. 372 average for Tyler White, 45 homers, 111 RBIs. He's batting right.
Bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Tyler White will bat next.
Down low
Yes,
on
he'll
the
take
dirt,
a look
ball
at
one.
ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first.
Next pitch.
The 1-0 home.
Outside for strike one. Not sure what's going on. There we go. Okay, it's a little behind, but it's okay. 1-1, next pitch. Swings at the ground ball to the third baseman. Throw to first.
Let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what you got in this lineup as they try to clinch a division title?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark.
378 average for DJ Peters. 27 homers, 101 RBIs. He's batting from the right side. First pitch for Vines.
DJ Peters.
Outside ball one.
First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1.
If the Dodgers do not clinch their division, they're probably going to have to hope for a San Antonio or a San Antonio and Wichita loss. Next pitch.
And the 1-0.
Down low in the dirt, ball
Here's a
2.
breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Dodgers coming off a nice little 7-game winning streak on the road. Omaha had a really struggle against Sacramento. Fly ball to left field.
Left fielder coming
Fielder is under it,
in.
and that's the inning.
He tracks
No
it
runs, a
down,
hit,
and
and a
that
runner
will
left. We
end
go
the
to the
inning.
second.
We
Dodgers
played an
and the
inning,
Storm
still
Chasers are
nothing,
scoreless.
nothing. Stepping up now,
Travis
number
Jones.
15. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the
221 average, 6 homers, 21 RBIs. He's batting from the left side.
20s
Or right side, I'm sorry.
Ready to deliver. Here's
First
the first
pitch. Swings at a
into
fly ball to
straightaway
right field. Rayleigh is under it. One away in the second.
Is there. One pitch, one out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on in the league, flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Sully Mateus, 177 average. Sully Mateus. 1 homer, 5
in there
RBIs.
for a called strike 1.
Sui Mateus having a
No
very
score here as
struggling
we play
season.
inning number 2. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees.
Last 10
us at
games, he
1-1.
scored 5 runs. Next pitch. Swings at the ground ball. Sepulveda picks it up. Throw to first. And there's the second out.
2 away.
Nick Dini, 238 average, 5 homers, 18
He's a
RBIs.
guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with
First
the first
pitch.
pitch. Here it comes.
Strike 1 on a fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Next pitch.
Now an
That's a
off-speed
fastball.
pitch gets the outside.
Changeup
It's a
called for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Next pitch for Tyler.
In the dirt,
Swinging a
but
minute, strike
swung on
3.
and
The
missed.
catcher picks it up, throw to first.
And that
Omaha
ends
down
the
the order.
inning.
Bottom of the
So no
second,
runs, no
Dodgers.
hits, no errors, and no one left.
Dodgers
On
and
now
the
to the bottom of the
Omaha
second,
Storm Chasers
and we
are
are tied
scoreless.
0-0. Ready to
Giancarlo
go for the
Cabrera,
last half of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Giancarlo Cabrera.
288 average, 11 homers, 24 RBIs. Did not play on Tuesday.
First pitch coming, here it is. Strike
I
1
think
to
he
start the
last
at-bat.
played against the Rainiers.
The windup and
Ruiz
the
played
0-1.
the game against Reno. Strike 2. Like I said, Dodgers have not been home since sweeping the Las Vegas Aviators. Next pitch. Outside
Can't get
ball
him to
1.
chase. It's 1-2.
Next pitch for Vines.
To
Outside
2 balls
ball
and 2
2.
strikes now.
And something Reno was struggling a lot with is
2-2.
allowing walks. Omaha
Swing
trying to not
and
do
a
that.
miss at
Swing
one
and
in
a
the
miss,
dirt.
strike 3.
Dini
Dini
finds
picks
it.
it up, throw to first,
Throw
and
to
there's the
first
first
is in
out in the bottom of the
time, 1
inning.
down.
Well, you know you made
Second
a real
strikeout
nice pitch when you
for
bounce it in the
Vines.
dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in. Luke
Raley,
And
366
there's a look
average,
at his
22
home and
homers,
road
97
splits
RBIs.
so far this year. First
See if the
offering on its
Dodgers
way.
can do something here. Raley's batting left,
Ooh,
swing and
started him
miss
with the
on
change,
a
and it's 0-1.
changeup for strike 1. Next pitch. Check
And he
swing
takes this
high
one
for
high,
ball 1.
1-1.
Dodgers and the Storm Chasers scoreless. Next pitch is down low in the
2
dirt, ball
balls and a
2.
strike. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Next pitch.
Skied in
foul.
the air to
Fly
straightaway
ball to
left.
left field. Left fielder is under it.
Sharp comes
Shard's
on and
under
makes the catch in
Two-way.
shallow
Sharp.
left for out number
I'm sorry,
2.
Sharp. Can't talk. Jake Peter, 359 average, 29 homers, 81 RBIs,
with 2
batting
gone in the
left.
bottom of the second. First
First
pitch. of the
pitch.
at-bat.
Down
Laid
low,
off
ball
the fastball
1.
here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Next pitch,
And that's off
high
the
ball
plate
2.
and high. 2-0 now. Pitch on
Next
the way.
pitch.
Not much
Sweet
behind
thing,
this as
bud.
this ball is looped over towards
First baseman's got it
Oh,
over
and
the
he can't hang on.
over the pitcher, and
So
that's the
nothing
inning.
happening this time
Nothing
around.
for the Dodgers.
We
1, 2,
played
3 for
two
them.
full,
We go to the
and
third.
we are tied,
No
0-0.
score here as we head the third.
At the plate, Kelvin Gutierrez.
So Gutierrez, 261 average, 8 homers, 32 RBIs, batting right.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
First pitch for Gilbert.
Curveball.
Down low,
and
ball
misses
1.
in the dirt for ball 1.
Next pitch.
First two
Outside
pitches
ball
off the
2.
mark here. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Pitch.
Nope.
Outside ball 3.
3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight
Chris Sharp
balls.
on deck for the Omaha. Next pitch.
Taking
Strike
all the
1.
way. It's 3-1 now. And he lays
Down
off
low,
there,
ball
ball
4.
4.
First
So
walk
the
tonight
leadoff
for
man
the
is on here
Dodgers.
to begin inning number 3.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup have been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Standing in, Chris Sharp. And he's
Chris
looking
Sharp.
to turn things around.
221 average,
Ice
13
cold
homers,
at the
41
plate in
RBIs.
recent
Batting
action.
right.
First pitch. on
Gilbert's
its
first
way.
pitch. Swings and fouls it back.
Here's
Next
the 0-1.
pitch.
Gutierrez aboard here at first with nobody out.
Gutierrez.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Throw over to first.
Throw
And the
over
runner
first,
back
not
in
inside.
tandem. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-2.
Fouled away. We'll do it again.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hit high
It's
and
a
deep
fly
and straight
ball
away
deep
right field. Looking up
Rayleigh
into
is
right
going
fielder,
back to the wall, and this ball is gone.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
2-run homer for Sharp, his 14th on the season, and it's 2-0 Omaha.
Straight away right field, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
As my dad can't cover his mouth. Bobby Witt Jr. flew out his first time out, batting right.
As he takes a cold
Strike
strike
one.
at the knees, it's 0-1. He flied out, leading off the ball game. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a
Yeah,
ball.
it's outside ball
1-1.
1.
Well,
0 for
I'll tell
3
you, if he
on
wants to turn
Tuesday.
things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
This pitch.
Hit in the air
Swings
down
and
the right
fouls
field
it back.
line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Liner towards second. That gets down.
Ground ball
and he's
base
got
hit.
himself a base hit.
Or fly ball to right field for a base hit.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Not the start the Oklahoma City Dodgers were hoping for. Jimmy Govern flew out his first time out.
Into the box, Jimmy Govern, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 delivery.
Down low ball
In the dirt
2,
here,
or ball
and
1,
he'll
I'm
rein
sorry.
it in as the count moves to 1-2. Throw just keeping him close.
Mm-hmm. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch.
Fly ball
Swings at
out
the
toward
fly ball to left
center
field. Rex is under
fielder
it.
is on the move.
There's the
He
second
gets there
or
to make
first
the
down the
play
third.
for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Reggie Trainer. He singled his last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a
That's
pitch
outside
out.
ball
Nothing
1.
doing though,
Hi,
and that's
Warman.
ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing.
Mm-hmm.
The 1-0 home.
This pitch, here's a fly ball, and that's fouled away.
And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runners on first with 1 down. Rolled slowly down
Fouled
the first
away.
baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This pitch.
And a
Swing
big
and a
rip at
miss,
the
strike
curveball,
3
but he
on
didn't
a
get it, and he becomes
curveball,
the
and there's
second
2
casualty of
away
the inning.
here in
Boy,
the
that's
top of the
really
third.
disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Ryan McBroom, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Gilbert's next pitch.
And
Swings
he
and
falls
fouls it back.
behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and
pitch.
the pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike
Hard
3. That will
swing
end the
there
inning,
as
but
they
the
tie
Storm
him up
Chasers
inside
get
for the
2
third
runs, 3
strike,
hits, and a
the
runner
inning is
left.
over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. The Storm Chasers are on top.
Omaha
2-0.
leads it 2-0. Going to the bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the third baseman, Christian Santana.
Christian Santana, 303 average, 14 homers,
We're still in
65
the early
RBIs.
stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get
Out
on
of the way,
and get
strike
a big
1.
inning started.
This pitch is
Swing and he
popped
pops
up,
him up. Looks to be playable in foul
and that's fouled
ground.
away.
And no one will get this one.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an
Line's next
off-speed
pitch.
pitch. Wanted to stay back. Not want to walk the 8-hole.
Jacob
hitter.
Amaya
It just
on
opens
deck
up
for
so
the
many
Dodgers.
options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Swing and a miss as he ran the
miss, strike
fastball
3.
right by him for the first out.
Third strikeout
There's
for
nothing
Vines,
better
1
from a
away in the
pitcher's
bottom of the
standpoint
inning.
than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Jacob Amaya,
So now to
4-4
the
average,
plate,
6 homers,
Jacob
34
Amaya,
RBIs.
as he
First
takes
pitch,
a cold
strike
on
1.
the black, it's 0-1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball
Side ball
close,
1.
but it's 1-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Fly ball to right field, and that's fouled
And
away.
no one will track it down. The 1-2. Fouled away. Back up the middle.
Ground ball base hit.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to
over.
first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Zach Rex struck out his first time out.
At the plate now, Zach Rex. Pitch out.
That's
Nothing
ball
doing.
1.
Here comes the 1-0. Runner goes for second.
Throws.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
And it's in time.
As
There's
he just
second
gets
out.
the tag down.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
Second out. Trainer's 12th stolen base. Amaya, first time he got caught stealing.
1-1.
This pitch. Side ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. And he fires a
Side ball
fastball
2.
now for a called strike 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with
that's the
that,
inning.
the side is retired.
No runs a hit, none left. We go to the 4th. Dodgers trail 2-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for Omaha. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. Presented by Heartland Flyers, celebrating 20 plus years of service in Oklahoma. Dean Evil's here at Chickasaw Breakdown Ballpark. David Heller, our producer and engineer, back in our 1340
They want to keep
studios.
the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Sully Matias.
Sully Matias ground out his first time up.
Into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how
Runners
frustrating
at the
is this right
corners.
here?
That's
First
not
and third,
what the
you got
Dodgers
problems
wanted.
all over the
Well, you
place.
come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third.
Strike out his
nobody
first time
It's
up
time to
is
make
Nick
some good
Deeney.
pitches.
He's the catcher
At
batting
the plate,
right.
Nick Deeney. Now a
Fly
swing
ball
and a
to
fly
right
ball.
field, and that's fouled away.
And no one will track it down. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to the right side. Catch is made here in
Nice
right.
catch.
And here
There's
comes the
a
runner from third.
over the third, and it's
Oh, but
3-0
off
Omaha.
line, so the run will score.
That's a sack RBI.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
RBI for Deeney. It's his 19th on the season.
Digging in, Kelvin Gutierrez. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
Yep. 1-0 next
1-0
pitch.
delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left
This
that
pitch is
one in his zone and
outside.
got fouled off.
2-2 the count. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off here.
That's
a nice
ball
job.
four.
It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Chris
Digging
Sharp
in to
built
try
to
it
the
again.
two-run
Chris
homer
Sharp.
up.
He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he
First
certainly
pitch
got
is
a breaking
outside for
ball,
strike
and
one.
he didn't miss it. Hit it
Right
right on
in the
the
12
screws.
double plays this season.
Matias on second. Gutierrez is over at first with one away. Popped him up.
Popped up.
White ranging into shallow
Tyler White's
right.
under it.
He's got
Two
it. A
away.
nice play there. 2 away. Ready for
Bobby
another
Witt
shot
Jr.
now.
singled.
Bobby Witt Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Yep, 1 for 2 tonight. Flew on the first, single in the third.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Strike one.
That elevated fastball right there.
Dustin May and
That is
Dennis
the biggest
Santana
change
warming up
game
in the
today
Dodgers
for me.
bullpen.
When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddox east to west.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Chased a low ball there, and
Strike
quickly
two.
down in the count. 0-2.
That's fouled away.
Hit down the line at first, but this
That's
will wind
fouled
up
away.
foul. Still 0-2. He struck him out.
That's swing and a
it
miss, strike
could have
three.
been
That's the
worse.
inning.
The inning over with.
But Omaha gets a run on 2 hits, 1 walk, and 2 left to the bottom of the fourth. Dodgers trail 3-0.
With only a run coming across to score. At the plate, Carlos Sepulveda, a base hit in his first trip. Pitch on the way. The 1-0.
Outside ball 3.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And
Ball
that misses
4.
for ball 4. To lead off
First walk for the
that
Storm
starts the bottom
Chasers
of the fourth.
tonight.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler White. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Swing and a miss. He's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knee so you can get in the air.
And this is hit high in the air and crossing
Popped
into
up.
Foul ground behind third.
Third baseman's got it.
Gutierrez
One away in
has
the
a tough
fourth.
play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. Ready now, DJ Peters. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now a throw over to first.
That's a throw to first, not in time.
The 1-0 home. Runner at first here, one man out. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Strike 2.
The 2-2.
Next pitch outside ball 3.
Well, a 3-2 count.
Giancarlo
and a guy that
on
handles
deck.
the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off
Fly
to the left
ball,
side.
left field,
In
base
there,
hit.
Base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it when you're flowing like he is
Giancarlo
right now.
Cabrera
He's hot
struck
as a
out his
pistol.
first time
Everything's
up,
falling.
batting right. First pitch
Into
is
the
down low
box,
in the
Giancarlo
strike
Cabrera.
1.
No balls and a strike to count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's the
Fastball swung
inning.
on and missed as they set him down for the second time.
Second out
tonight.
here in the
Got him with a good high fastball there.
fourth.
Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a
Luke
hitter.
Raley
you think
flew
you can
out his
drive
first
it,
time
but
out.
It's really hard to get on top of that
Angle
good
left,
high
first
hard
pitch,
fastball.
ball 1,
Luke Raley
or strike
will
1,
stand
I'm
in for
sorry.
the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run.
Center fielder is under it, makes the
But he's
can't
gonna
make
get
the
this one.
catch.
It's into the gap.
That's a base hit. 1 run that scored, and the second run comes in.
Pulls
It's a
into
2
third
RBI
safely
triple for
as
Luke
2
Raley, and
runs
the
come across to
Dodgers
score
are now
away
within
from the
1
plate.
at 3-2.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
RBIs for Raley, his 98th and 99th on the season. Jake Peter ground out his first time up.
To the plate now, Jake Peter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The set and the 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1. All even at 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A swing and a miss as he chased
strike
with
3.
2
That's the
strikes.
inning.
And that.
Dodgers get 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 walk, and a runner left. We go the 5th. Dodgers trail 3-2.
So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. Omaha leads this one 3-2. Digging in once again, Jimmy Govern. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Jimmy Govern.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Line to the right side.
As here is a fly ball to right field. That's caught one away here in the 5th.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping into the box, Reggie Trainer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. This is popped up. And he'll
That's
put
the
this
catch
away
by Tyler
for the
White.
second
There's
out.
2 away in the 5th. Now bringing up Ryan McBroom
Standing
with a couple
in,
of
Ryan
strikeouts
McBroom.
tonight.
Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
The 1st and the 3rd.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1.
0 for 3 with a strikeout last night.
Skied into very shallow right.
There's a fly ball to right field. Rayleigh's got it.
He's there
1, 2,
to
3.
retire
Halfway
the
through,
side.
Dodgers trail 3-2.
Now in the box, Christian Santana. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Is taken, strike 1.
Next pitch. Round ball, base hit.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Now back, the designated hitters. Jacob Amaya.
Standing in now, Jacob Amaya.
There's a bunt attempt.
Here as he gets this one down. There's
Second
one.
for 1, throw to
on
first, not in
won't be
time.
so they just get the 1 there. Stepping in, Zach Rex. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game that's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
This is line to left. And that'll get
That's
down
base
for a base
hit.
hit.
And the third baseman drops the ball.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat
Carlos
after
Sepulveda.
getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Singled his first time up.
Into the box now, Carlos Sepulveda. And he'll quickly send a line
fly
drive to
ball.
center field.
There's
But sadly for
two
him,
away in
this
the
will
fifth.
head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The first baseman, Tyler White.
Tyler White
So
popped down
Tyler
and
White,
ground
as
out.
he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the
Ground down the first, pop down the
outfield.
fourth.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Outside ball one.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Next
The
pitch.
2-0 pitch. Two
Fouled
balls and
away.
a strike to count. Sent foul
Fouled
again
away.
after being
Strike
way
two.
ahead. Now it's even at 2-2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And a little self-preservation
Nice catch,
down
and
at
that's the
first as
inning.
he pulls that.
No runs on 2 hits, 2 left. We go to the sixth.
Point
Dodgers
in
trail
the inning.
3-2.
We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Storm Chasers lead it 3-2. Dustin May takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 85, Dustin May.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 15, a hit in 2
Travis
tries
Jones,
so far.
1 for 2 tonight. Fled on the second, single in the fourth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
1 for 4 with an RBI on Tuesday.
The 1-0.
Next pitch.
A swing and a miss.
Strike
That's the
one.
first strike.
Count 1-1.
And he'll take
Outside
a look
for
at a
strike
strike
two.
on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Next pitch. High ball
The letters,
2.
but called high. It's a ball.
2 strikes.
Just hung in there on that one.
Out of the way. Next pitch.
And he looks at a
Oh,
called
strike
strike
three.
As the
There's
cut
one away in the
fastball's in there,
sixth.
and that's out number 1. Two on his
Matias.
line so far in the game. First offering on its
First
way.
pitch.
Turned on
Swings
down
and
the
fouls
line.
it back.
This gets foul. It's 0-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6.
Next pitch. Down
Front
low,
door
strike
curve
2.
is taken. Strike 2.
Outside
Can't
ball
quite get the
1.
low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Jimmy Nelson,
Some
Joe
action
Broussard
out in
warming up in the
bullpen.
Dodgers
Couple of right-handers
bullpen.
starting to loosen up.
What? Hold on.
Looking for
Next
the
pitch.
strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay
Down
off the
low, ball
curveball. It's
2.
in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but
Next
the
pitch.
execution was flawless. Nice curveball
Swings and
that
fouls
starts
it
in
back.
the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2.
Next pitch.
Hard hit ball to
Ground
second.
ball to the
Fielded
second
cleanly.
baseman. Peter throw to
And
first.
that's the second out.
Second out. I'll be back.
for another chance. Nick Dini.
Dini 0 for 1.
First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
Down low, ball 1.
Ball one, no strike.
Strikeout in the second, sack fly in the fourth.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Next pitch.
And he
Outside
watches
ball
one
2.
miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not a great spot
Probably
to
will be
be in
getting
right
ready to go
here,
to bed
2-0, but
soon.
I'm not so sure why he's pitching this
just
guy
don't wanna eat
so
dinner.
cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Too high.
Outside
And
ball
it's
3.
3-0.
Kelvin
Well,
Gutierrez
I'll
on
tell you,
deck.
from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out
Next
front.
pitch.
That
Strike
one's
1.
in there. 3-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Next pitch. Swing and a miss on these
3-2.
fastball called for
When you
strike
get
2.
yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Next pitch.
Pulled
Swings
high
at the
in
fly
the
ball
air
to
out
left field.
Left fielder
Rex
is
has
on
got
the
it.
move.
And
He's
there's
there to
that's
make
the
the
inning.
play, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this
Nothing
half
for the
inning.
Storm
To the
Chasers,
bottom
bottom
of the
of the
6th we
sixth.
go. 4,
Dodgers
5, and
trail
6 coming
3-2.
up. The Storm Chasers are on top, 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, DJ Peters.
The center fielder.
DJ Peters 1 for 2 tonight. Flew on the first single in the fourth.
Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch. Strike 1.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the
Glenn
lefty starts
Sparkman
to
and Randy
get loose.
Rosario warming up in the Storm Chasers bullpen. Next pitch.
Here's
Outside
a breaking ball
ball 1.
outside, and now it's even 1-1.
That was on a curveball.
And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
That's outside ball 3.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a
Giancarlo
great job by
Cabrera
the
on
leadoff
deck
hitter.
for the
He knows
Dodgers.
that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Fastball called for strike
called,
3.
strike
Went
3,
away in the
and there's the
6th.
first out of the inning.
So strikeout for
Now out of
Vines.
the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead.
Yep, that's it for him.
Richard Lovelady is on
Richard
his way into
Lovelady.
the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Richard Lovelady.
Richard Lovelady's stats: 50th appearance, 2-5 record, 6.55 earned run average, 45 in the third innings, 33 runs on 67 hits, 40 strikeouts, 19 walks. Opponents are batting .390 against lefties, .311 against righties.
Stepping in and ready for another
Giancarlo
shot.
Cabrera with 2
Giancarlo
strikeouts
Cabrera.
here tonight in the second and the fourth.
Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch.
A ball and no
Ball
strikes.
1. Next Next pitch.
And
Swing
that's
and a miss
swung
on
and missed on a
a
pitch down, 1-1.
fastball for strike
One
one.
out, nobody on. No offer
Ball
on that
two.
one. 2 balls and a strike.
One strike.
Dodgers trail 3-2 in the 6th. One away here in the bottom of this inning.
The
Next
2-1.
pitch.
Takes a pass
Swing
and
and a
misses. That's
miss on a
strike 2.
changeup for strike 2.
And he grooves the
The
fastball.
fly
there.
ball
This
to
is hit
center
high and
field.
deep out to
Peters
straightaway
going
center
back to the
field.
wall,
Outta
and it
here
is
to
gone.
the deepest part of the yard.
12th home run for
So
Miguel
it's a solo
Cabrera,
shot
and
to
the
dead
Dodgers
center.
now
12
within
home
one.
runs for him now thus
3-3.
far, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Ties the game at 3. Sorry, too busy watching an NR
Yeah, and
race.
as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was
So that
gone
means
from the
Tyler
second
Gilbert
he left
will
his
not
bat.
figure in a
thunderous
decision
shot
here
that Danger
tonight.
gave the pitcher a little whiplash.
Wow.
Challenged him with a
First home
fastball
run, the
and
deepest
lost
part,
big time.
deepest in a park this season. Luke Raylan
Now
for
to the
2.
plate, Luke Rayleigh.
High
Still
ball
looking at
1.
Fastball too high for ball
Sorry,
1.
not a little
1 for
motivated,
2
but
in the ball
it's
game thus
okay.
far.
RBI triples in the 4th, flew on the 2nd. Tyler Gilbert will get his stats in a minute.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Next pitch, swing and a miss,
Ball and a
strike
strike.
1 on a slider. Next pitch, high,
Here's a
ball
fastball,
2.
Not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Next pitch,
On a good
swing
pitch
and a
there, had
miss
him
on a slider
stretching
for
to get
strike
out of there,
2.
and it's 2-2 now.
See, guys, he is
Dodgers
human.
and the Omaha Storm
Occasionally,
Chasers
an
tied at
ugly
3.
swing
Next
right
pitch,
there. He's
low
having
ball
a monster
3.
season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Jake Peter on deck.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
We'll real quickly get the line scores in a minute.
And he
Ball
lost him here on
4.
3-2 as that pitch misses. It's
That's
ball
been
4.
something that the
Well, it's
Dodgers'
obvious
opponents
that
have been
earlier
struggling
home run
with
he gave
is
up
getting
is still brilliant.
strikeouts.
He had
They've
a
been
great
getting
lead,
more
too, but
walks
he
than
didn't want to give them
strikeouts this
anything
season.
over the heart of the plate to hit, so
Final line scores real quickly for the starter Tyler Gilbert. 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. He will figure in a no decision tonight. Final line score for Jace Vines. 5 1/3 innings, 2 runs on 6 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. He will figure in a no decision. Richard Lovelady, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 walk, no strikeouts.
see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
First pitch of the at-bat.
First
Jake
pitch,
Peter
swing and a miss,
is in
strike
with
1.
away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
outside
And there's ball 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work.
Second
but I
blown
like the
slate
idea
for
behind
Richard
it.
Lovelady this
Rayleigh,
season.
base runner at first with 1 out. In front of
Out
the
of the way.
changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch.
First pitch.
Slowly hit
Chopper.
to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for
1,
1.
throw to first
Turn
in
throw
time
is
to
in
end the
time.
inning.
How about that? They do
But
turn 2, and it gets him
the
out of the
Dodgers
inning.
get a
Just
solo
one hit
shot
in
by
the inning, but
Giancarlo
it was a
Cabrera.
big one right here as it ties the ball game.
And the
8th,
7th
9, and
Dodgers.
top of the order
and
coming
Omaha
up to start
tied
the
at 3.
7th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Kelvin Gutierrez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kelvin Gutierrez.
First offering on its way.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Next pitch.
Hot shot on the
Ground
ground to
ball.
short. He's
Go to
got it.
first. One away in the
And the throw to
seventh.
first is in time, so the leadoff man is
3
gone
runs,
here to
7
start
hits,
inning
no
number
errors for the
7.
Dodgers. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Storm Chasers. Danny Deville's here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Producer and engineer back in our 1340 studios is David Heller.
Striding forward now, Chris Sharp.
As this
He
game is
flew
brought
out
to you
in
by
his last
Heartland
at-bat.
Flyer. First pitch.
Line drive to
Fly
center
ball
field.
to center field. Peters has
is
got
there,
it 2
2
away.
gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So digging in now, Bobby Witt Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
As here's the first pitch for Dustin May. Check swing for strike 1. Remember, Dustin May got the win in his last relief appearance against Tacoma. Flew on the first, single in the third, strikeout in the fourth.
Now the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt.
It's outside ball 2.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Check swing for a base hit.
On a line,
6
that's
hit
a base
for
hit.
the
Success
Storm
on a
Chasers
3-1
tonight.
count to keep the inning alive here.
The batter number 8, second baseman,
Jimmy covered 0 for 3 tonight. Full on the first and then the third, line down the fifth.
In now, Jimmy Govern, as he'll take strike 1
1
on the inside corner. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the
Next pitch.
And a pitch
High
out.
ball
Nothing
1.
doing, though, and that's
No
ball
throw
1.
at second.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is
Fly
line to
ball
left.
caught,
This
and
is
that's the
right
inning.
to him
No
and
runs, a
left
hit,
as
and a
he
runner
probably
left
has
as
to
we
move
stretch
as he
this thing in
handles it for the
Oklahoma.
final out.
Dodgers and the
It's no
Omaha
runs
Storm
on a
Chasers
hit,
are
no
tied at
errors
3.
and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Glenn Sparkman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Glenn Sparkman is the pitcher for the Storm Chasers. 49th appearance, 4-2 record, 3.38 earned run average, 1 save. 90 2/3 of an innings, 38 runs, 34 earned on 105 hits, 57 strikeouts, 25 walks. Opponents are batting .282 against lefties and .306 against righties.
number 57, Glenn Parker.
Settling in now, Christian Santana. He steps in off a base hit in his
1 for 2 tonight for Santana. Strikeout in the third, single in the fifth.
last at bat.
The third baseman,
First delivery to him on the way.
Santana.
Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
That means somebody out of the Omaha bullpen and the Dodgers bullpen will figure a decision tonight. The question will be who.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And
Swing and a
big problem
miss.
here
Strike
to start
2,
this
even though that
at-bat.
was
It's
a wild
0-2 now.
pitch.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Should have not swung at that.
Hit out towards
The
second.
ground ball.
Scooped up.
Second baseman's got it. Throw to first.
No problem
One
there.
away in the
One away.
seventh.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jacob Amaya. He's singled in 2 trips
Jacob
to the plate
Amaya
thus
1
far.
for 2 tonight. single in the third, fielder's choice in the fifth.
First pitch on its way.
First pitch.
Hit in the
Swings
air
at the
down
fly ball to
field
right
line.
field. That's heading foul
But
towards the
this is just going
seats.
to wind up being a foul ball. A wind up and the 0-1.
Next pitch. Swings and fouls it back. Next pitch. Down low in the dirt.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
One out, nobody on.
One away in the seventh. 3-3 tie. Here's the next pitch by Sparkman.
Swinging a hard
Swings at the
liner
fly
to
ball
center
to left field for a
And
base
that's in
hit.
for his second hit of the afternoon.
No, it's second hit of the night, you numpty.
Now back, left fielder.
Zach Rex 1 for 3 tonight. Strikeout in the first and in the third. Single in the fifth.
Stepping in now, Zach Rex.
Outside
Let's take a
ball
look
one.
at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Next pitch.
And this lines up
Ball
inside for a
2,
ball.
excuse me.
2-0 now. From the stretch.
Next pitch.
Line drive to left.
Ground ball,
And that's
base
in there.
hit.
Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
One for
Plate
2
now,
tonight.
Carlos Sepulveda. Now a bunt attempt here.
Ground ball. Second
One
for
there.
1.
He'll put
That's
this
all
in
they're
his
going to
pocket
get.
and be content
Force
with
out
just
second.
the 1 out.
Tyler White grounded on the first, popped on the fourth, line down the fifth.
Stepping into the box, Tyler White. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. The fastball here
outside
as we'll
ball
take a
one.
look at ball 1. 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2-0 now.
Outside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Popped him up. McBroom in foul
Burns
ground.
got it.
He hauls
That's
it
the
in, and the potential go-ahead run.
That's the inning. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left, I want to say. We
Will
go to the
not
8th.
come around to
Dodgers
score.
and the Omaha
We'll
Storm
look ahead
Chasers
to
are
inning number
tied
8
at
now,
3.
and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Reggie Trainer. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First delivery to him on the way.
First pitch.
And he throws the
Strike
fastball
1.
by him.
I don't know,
0-1.
Dad. Next pitch.
Hit on
Like
the
I really
ground down the
care
first
about
baseline.
NASCAR and their bullshit
This will be a
policies.
foul ball as he's behind 0.
Trainer single in the first, strike down the third, pop down the 5th.
2 now.
We're in the 8th in a 3-3 deadlock.
And it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right
Need to
here.
write Cody's down.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate, Ryan McBroom.
Ryan McBroom 0 for 3 tonight.
He'll take a
Strike
look at
1.
a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's
Outside
1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Outside ball 1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Pitch. Swings and fouls it
Now
back.
still at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Late swing, but he's still
That's
able
a
to
fly
get a
ball
lot
to
of this
right
one out
field.
toward deep
Rayleigh
right
going
field.
the wall, and it's gone.
And they have taken the lead.
McBroom's 9th home run on the season, and just like that, it's 4-3 Omaha. Hi, David.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
That was kind of one of those bad pitches, I would say, for the Dodgers there.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
At the plate now, number 15. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. He was punched out
1
looking
for
at
3
strike
tonight
3
for Travis
last time through.
Jones. Dustin May in danger of getting the loss. Flew on the 2nd for Travis Jones, single in the 4th, strikeout in the 6th.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Yep. Ball 1. Next pitch. Outside ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball is looked at for strike
Outside
2.
ball 2.
Oh, and a good
Down low,
curveball
strike
that time
3,
as it's
2
taken
away in
for
the
a
8th.
called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so
Well,
hard
Dustin
for
May
hitters
can
to
try
sit
to
back
hold
long
this into
enough
a 1-run
after they've seen
game,
a
then
really
we're good.
Fastball.
Sui
Only the best can keep their
Mateus
hands
is up.
back on those.
Standing in now, Sui Matias.
Or
As the
Sui
first pitch to him
Matias.
is in there for a
1 for
called
3
strike
tonight
1.
for Sui. Ground down the 2nd, single in the 4th, ground down the 6th.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Next pitch.
That's in there.
Strike
And
2.
he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Not a bad
Outside
pitch there with
ball
2
1.
strikes, but it misses 1-2. 2 out, nobody on.
Swings
Pretty
and fouls
badly
it
there
back.
as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Next pitch.
Tried to shoot the corner
Outside
and he
ball
missed it.
2.
2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be
Look at
just
the crowd
a
here
bit
at Chickasaw
outside.
Bricktown Ballpark.
The 2-2. Ground ball
There's a
left
fly
side.
ground
Fielded
ball.
cleanly.
Hova got it. Throw to
And the
first.
throw to
That's the
first
inning.
is in.
But the Storm Chasers get a run on a hit. No errors and none left.
Time, but
Go to the bottom of the
damage
8th.
has
The
been
Dodgers
done
trail
as
now
the side is
4-3.
retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes them out in front. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Omaha leads this one 4-3. Trevor Rosenthal is on to pitch out of the
Trevor
bullpen
Rosenthal,
in the
the
bottom
former
half
St.
of the
Louis
8th.
Cardinal, is pitching for the Storm Chasers. 41st appearance, 0-1 record, 4.95 earned run average on 5 saves, 36 and a third innings, 20 runs on 50 hits, 43 strikeouts, 11 walks. Opponents batting .340 against lefties, .319 against righties. Final line score for Sparkman: 2 hits, no strikeouts. May run on 2 hits, no walks, 3 strikeouts. As I'll bring up DJ Peters, flew on the first single in the fourth, strike on the sixth.
Here's the cleanup hitter, DJ Peters. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
First
Matty, and
pitch.
hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down.
First
He gets the
one away
2
in the
strikes
eighth.
in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And the off-balance
Giancarlo.
throw beats him at first, and
Strikeout in the second and the fourth, homer in the
that's a tough
sixth.
play. Here it comes.
First pitch.
High in the air out to center field.
There's catch, and there's
Is
2
there
away.
now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Luke Raley flew on the second, triple in the fourth, walked in the
Stepping in,
sixth.
Luke Raley. It was a walk in his last trip.
First pitch. Ground ball, base
Right,
hit.
and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely
Jake
on fire.
Peters
He's been
up.
on a nice hot streak.
Ground out in the second, strikeout in the fourth, double play in the
I don't see it
sixth.
ending anytime soon.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ground ball, base
Back up the middle
hit.
and in for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got
Santana.
traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or
1
a
for
ball
3
missed
with
over
a
the
single.
heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He was
Strikeout in the third, single in the fifth, ground out in the
ground-out
seventh.
victim last time up. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And he'll reach first
And that's not in time.
as they can't make the play on it. So that'll
That's
go
an
into the books.
error. For Bobby Witt Jr.'s third on the season. Jacob Amaya single in the third, fielder's choice in the fifth, single in the
26,
seventh.
and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is.
And he got
A bit
it. That's the
unconventionally.
inning. No runs on 2 hits, an error, and 3 left. We go to the ninth. Dodgers trail 4-3.
Perhaps, but it works out in the end, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Nick Deeney.
Deeney.
Number 33.
Bouncer to the
Ground
left
ball.
side.
Sepulveda
He's
picks
right
it up,
there.
throw to first.
Throw on to first for
One
the
away
out,
in the
and that
ninth.
is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The first one.
Kelvin Gutierrez walked in the third and the fourth, ground out of the
Play
seventh.
Kelvin Gutierrez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he
And a miss,
waves
strike
at a
one.
curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Swings
Behind
and
0-2
fouls it
now.
back.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss
miss.
here, and the first 2 are dispatched
Two
to
away.
begin the ninth. Chris Sharp will strike
Sharp's
in the
up.
first. We take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that
Pitch.
had him rolling early
Ground
on.
ball.
Hit out towards second.
Over
Scooped
to
up
first, and
on
that
the
won
right
the
at
inning.
first, and that ends the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Omaha Storm Chasers to the bottom of the ninth. Dodgers trail 4-3.
Top of the order due up. The Storm Chasers lead it 4-3.
Greg Holland.
Greg Holland takes the ball now in inning.
Greg Holland has 1 blown save this season. 29th appearance, 0-1 record, 2.16 earned run average on 21 saves, 25 innings, 6 runs, 21 hits, 32 strikeouts, 12 walks. Opponents are batting .236 against lefties, .216 against righties.
Number 9 looking to close the door. From
First
the stretch,
pitch.
here's the pitch. This is on the ground over
Ground
the first.
ball.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is
Out.
some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out.
Single in first, walked in the fourth, line down the fifth, fielder's choice in
What
the
a
seventh.
play.
Dodgers need a run here to send this to extras.
The
First
pitch.
pitch.
Oh, and he got a
Fly
pitch to
ball
handle
deep
as
right
this ball
field.
is
This
hit
game
high
is
in the air
tied.
and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied.
It's Ninth home run for Carlos Sepulveda. And the Dodgers tie this game up at 4.
Boy, that can be demoralizing. You have the lead.
Tyler
and you give
White.
up a whole
Ground out in the first, pump down the fourth, line down the fifth, pump down the
on
seventh.
the bottom of the ninth to tie it. Now you just have to continue to play this one out.
So now to the plate, Tyler White, and he fouls this one off. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
This pitch.
Here's
The
another
fly
one
ball. Deep left field.
Drilled
Going to the wall, and it is gone. This game is over. 46 home run for Tyler White has given the Dodgers a 5-4 win.
Solo shot here to left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Santa Maria.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Man, what a game here tonight.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he
Tyler
really
White 0 for 4.
This one, you see here, 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Boom. What a job for Sepulveda. 2 for 4 tonight for him.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Oklahoma City Dodgers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Dustin May earns the victory, his 11th in relief this year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
10 men left on base for the Dodgers.
For the Storm Chasers, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.
5 men left on base.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes.
3 hours and 60 minutes.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Dodgers have 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 10. So I had 10 runners left on base, so that's good. Dustin May gets the win for the Dodgers. 4 innings, 1 run, 2 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts, 11-0 for him. Greg Holland gets the loss. A third of an inning, 2 runs, 2 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. He falls to 0-2. There was no save. Game completed 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's attendance was 12,775 fans. With the win, the Dodgers improve to 84-32. Omaha falls to 45-71. Recapping the scoring here, Omaha took the lead in the 3rd inning on a Chris Sharp 2-run homer after Gutierrez walked. Omaha was up 2-0. Then they made it 3-0 on a Nick Dini sac RBI in the top of the inning. Dodgers in the bottom of the inning got 2 RBI got a 2 RBI triple by Luke Raley to cut the gap to 4-2, or 3-2. Dodgers got a run in the 6th on a Giancarlo Cabrera solo shot out to deep center field, and it was tied at 3. Omaha took the lead in the 8th with a Ryan McBroom solo shot to right field, made it 4-3, and then the Dodgers in the bottom of the 9th, Sepulveda got a home run tied the game up. Tyler White, the play of the game presented by Courtyard by Marriott, belted a home run to left field. Dodgers win it 5-4. Let's take a look at some scores around the rest of the PCL and the International League. And we'll check to see what happens here. I think that might be a division clincher for the Dodgers. We'll just have to wait and see. But first, let me shut up the announcers so I don't get rudely interrupted.
Hey everyone, I'm Mark DeRosa. Welcome to MLB The Show. Hey guys.
There. I'll fix it after we're done recapping the games. Let's take a look at some scores around the rest of the PCL. Starting with the International League and the International League. So, Wilkes-Barre Scranton shut out Norfolk 5-0. Clark Schmidt, the Winnipers, the 5-7. Josh Rogers, the Lost Falls, the 10-9. The only runs scored for Wilkes-Barre Scranton, Alvarez and Topman had home runs. For the Raiders, Iannetta and Ruta had RBIs as well for Wilkes-Barre Scranton. Columbus beat Pawtucket 6-3. Tristan McKenzie got the Winnipers at 10-10. Martin Perez, the Lost Falls, 8-7. Runs in the contest in Pawtucket. Maribel had a 2-run homer for the Clippers. Cho, Rachiro, and Poppy had RBIs for the Clippers. For the Red Sox, Donald and Puelo had RBIs for Pawtucket in the game. Rochester beat Durham 7-1. Michael Pinda, the Winnipers at 12-3. Anthony Banda, the Lost Falls, at 6-15. Runs in the contest in Durham. Hamilton had a two-run homer for the Red Wings. Fry and Austin had RBIs for the Red Wings. For the only run scored for the Bulls was a low RBI single for Durham. Buffalo beat Charlotte 1-0. Zach Luge, the Winnipers, at 2-6. Bernardo Flores, the Lost Falls, to 4-9. The only run scored for the Bison was a bank home run in the 7th for Buffalo in the contest. Gwinnett shut out Toledo 1-0. Trey Riley got his first win of the season. He's 1-3. Kyle Funkhauser, the Lost Falls, to 5-6. The only run scored in the 9th was an RBI for Reggio for the Stripes in Toledo. We'll talk about the games in the International League, so yeah, or the PCL in a minute. Syracuse beat Louisville 6-1. Matthew Allen, the Winnipers, the 4-1. Hunter Green, the Lost Falls, the 3-8. Runs in the contest in Louisville, Kentucky. Adams had 2 solo shots and an RBI for the Mets. Allen and Pauly had RBIs for Syracuse. The only run scored for Louisville was a Callahan RBI single in the 2nd inning. Indianapolis beat Lehigh Valley 5-4 as they split the series. Clay Holmes, the Winnipers, at 3-0. Anthony Schwartz got his first loss, falls to 2-1. Runs in the contest. Swaggerly hit a grand slam for the Indians. Alvarez had an RBI for Indianapolis. For the Iron Pigs, Torres, Marchand, and Walker had RBIs for Lehigh Valley. And now the scores around the rest of the PCL. Let me double check to confirm that was everybody in the International League. And yes, sirree, that is it for everybody in the International League. Now the scores around the rest of the PCL, starting with the big one. Nashville beat San Antonio 3-2, so that means the Oklahoma City Dodgers have clinched their division, regardless what happens the rest of the way. Ariel Jurado, the winning improves to 5-6. Alex Bettinger, the loss falls to 8-6, depending on what happens with Wichita. Healy had a 2-run homer for the Missions for San Antonio. For the Sounds, Cairo and Apostle had home runs. Josh Young also had an RBI as well for Nashville at First Horizon Park. Now I got it right. Memphis beat Round Rock 2-1. Round Rock's on a struggle streak of late. Michael Bard, the win improves to 5-6. Brandon Bellick, the loss falls to 8-8. Excuse me there. Runs of the contest in Memphis, AutoZone Park. Dawson had a solo shot for the Express in the 9th inning. Max Schrock and Drew Godoy had RBIs for the Redbirds in the win. Wichita actually kept their hopes alive. They won 7-4. Dustin Beggs, the win improves to 7-7. Jarrell Cotton, the loss falls to 10-6. Runs in the contest at Riverfront Stadium. Higgins and Moroff had a 2-run homer for the I-Cubs. Higgins had 2 RBIs for Iowa. For the Wind Surge, JJ Ghost Matt Kemp, JJ Blade, Eric Spindler, and Rodriguez had RBIs for the Wind Surge in the game. Out west, let's go to the games out west. Reno bounces back after losing to the Dodgers, being swept by the Dodgers. They beat El Paso 9-4. Taylor Wintner, the win improves to 10-10. Gerard Eckhoff, the loss falls to 8-4. Runs in a contest at Southwest University Park. Hicks, Maris, Murilligo had home runs for the Aces. Seth Beer and Gigliotti had RBIs for Reno. For the Chihuahuas, Casey, Garone, Ona, and Tremo had RBIs for El Paso in the game. Also out west, Sacramento beat Salt Lake beat Sacramento 7-6. Luke Bard, the winner for 6-5. Sam Wolf got his first loss, falls 0-1. Runs in the contest in Sutter's Health Park. Baldo Quinn had a grand slam and an RBI for the Bees. Eric Salcedo and Anthony Bemboom had RBIs for Salt Lake. Shaw had a 3-run homer for the River Cats. Brusa and Howard also had RBIs for Sacramento. Sacramento on their way to a winning season, which has been rare, so yay for them, for the defending champions of this league. Tacoma beat Albuquerque 3-1. George Kirby, the win improves to 6-4. Tyler Colbert, the loss falls to 3-6. The runs in the contest at Isotopes Park. Don Thompson Williams had 3 RBIs for the Rainiers. Stamets had an RBI for Albuquerque in the game. What, Dad? Guess never mind. So, yeah. Fresno beat Las Vegas 6-3. What? I'll be right back. God damn it, I hit the wrong button. That was not what I want. No. Hang on, I'll be back. Where was I? Oh, yes. Fresno beat Las Vegas 6-3. Jackson Rutledge gets his first win of the season. He's 1-3. The loss to Hector Valiquez, he falls to 1-2. Runs in a contest at Chochansky Park. Burrito had a 2-run homer for the Aviators. Colin Thoreau had an RBI for Las Vegas. Fields and Williamson had home runs for the Grizzlies. Hernandez and Corridor also had RBIs for Fresno in the game. And that is it for scores around the rest of the PCL. Before we go to the Dodgers organization, let's save just to get that out of the way. That way it's done and over with, and I don't have to deal with it, so. There, it's safe. Sweetness. Around the Dodgers organization, Los Angeles Dodgers this afternoon took down the San Francisco Giants 4-2. Julio Reyes, the winner, versus 6-4. Jeff Sarmagia, the loss, falls to 8-11. Runs in the contest at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Max Muncy and Mookie Betts had home runs for the Dodgers. Julio Reyes had an RBI for the Dodgers. For the Giants, Buster Posey and Yamachik had RBIs for the Giants in the game. Reyes, no runs, 4 hits, 4 walks, 8 strikeouts, the winner. So congratulations to him. Dodgers swept the Giants in a 3-game set. They'll take on the Arizona Diamondbacks tomorrow night at Dodger Stadium. David Price will start for the Dodgers. Former Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim player Luke Weaver will pitch for the D-backs at Dodger Stadium. Around the Dodgers organization, AA Tulsa has now won 4 in a row. They took down Springfield 2-1. Michael Boyd gets his first win of the season. He's 1-1. Will Latchman, the loss, falls to 2-3. Runs in a contest in 12 innings at a driller at One Oak Field. Barchio had an RBI for the Cardinals. For the Drillers, Gallimore had a walk-off home run for the Drillers. Gore also had an RBI as well for Tulsa. They continue the series tomorrow. And when you see it for Tulsa, Angel Rodon for Springfield in the game. Dodgers are taking on the Omaha Storm Chasers tomorrow night to see if they go 15-0. Mitchell White coming off a win against the Aviators, but figured in a no decision. Mitchell White, who won at home in his last start, but no, that's not it. Hang on. Oh my God, I'll be back. Just as I was getting ready to preview tomorrow's match. Oh, Jesus Christ, Dad. I'm back, by the way. I'll eat later. I'm not hungry right now. Mitchell White, who figured in a no decision against the Aces on Saturday. He'll start for the Dodgers. He's 3-9 with an 8.00 earned run average. Chris Bubick, who got the loss when Omaha took on Chris Bubick, actually coming off a win against the Grizzlies at home at Warner Park. He will start for the Storm Chasers. He's 5-6 with a 4.40 earned run average. 7:05 first pitch Friday night. Tickets are available in the video game. Call 405-218-2100 or order your tickets at OKCDodgers.com or stop by the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark box office located on South Mickey Mantle Drive. It'll be open tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. If you're unable to make it to the game, our live coverage will begin at 6:50 with Dodgers on deck here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with a free iHeartRadio app, as that is Fireworks Friday at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. One last time from Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark, it was the Oklahoma City Dodgers 5 and the Omaha Storm Chasers 4. 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Storm Chasers. Winning pitcher Dustin May, he is 11-0. Greg Holland, the loss, falls to 0-2. Dodgers have won their 84th game. They're 84-32. Omaha falls to 45-71. And with that, the Dodgers have clinched their division, and also they've clinched a playoff spot as a result. As you get a look at the standings in the PCL, that's going to be fun to see these two teams so far. For our producer and engineer, David Heller, back in our 1340 studios, this is Daniel Villa saying goodnight from Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will do it again tomorrow. We hope you can join us then. You've been listening to OKC Dodgers Baseball, presented by Courtyard by Marriott.